Week 15 of the NFL. And we'll see Zaire Franklin, who's now up to 60 tackles after last week's game. It's the Colts and the Broncos coming up next.
Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philip Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. Partner, it's week 15. Just feels like a horse race. We're at the top of the stretch. Now it's the sprint for home.
And up until this point, Mike, every team's goal is, can we be in the conversation for the playoffs in this final 4-week stretch? Where here we are. And if you've done that, well, man, there is nothing more exciting than playing NFL football at the end of the regular season when you're in playoff contention. But for those who aren't, this is where you have an opportunity as a player to extend your career, get invited back to training camp next season. A lot of teams' years are made at the end of the year, and a lot of individual players' careers are made down the stretch here in these final couple weeks.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Indianapolis led out by their quarterback, Anthony Richardson, the number 4 overall pick in 2023. Had some highlight moments, but injured most of the year. Greg now in his second year in the NFL out of Florida.
Mike, when you look around the league, there's just not a lot of quarterbacks that look and can play to the style
Daniel?
of Anthony
What's up, buddy?
Richardson. He can make every throw on the field. He's big. He can run for power, run with speed. As he continues to iron out some of those flaws from coming out of college, he lost his rookie season to injury. Here in year 2, I wouldn't be shocked by year end if he's a household name.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And he'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Ready? Go. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Let's go now.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Come on, come on.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
Ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Pat the street.
They'll go again here with Taylor. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Hey, check that, street.
Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play.
Holding.
Early
Offense.
indications of a hold. Brian Kelly, the center, guilty there.
Still second down.
On second down, Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Check pass. Go.
Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is
Holding.
coming back.
Offense.
So holding is the call. And take that touchdown off the board.
Still second down.
On the jump.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. His throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still little work to do now on 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Matt Gay on now for the Colts field goal try. This from 30 yards out. Gay's kick is good. And the Colts are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
We'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Broncos led by the rookie, quarterback Bo Nix out of Oregon. The rookie, the last of the quarterbacks taken in the 1st round, number 12 overall. He's been around, he's 24 years old, but the rookie runs it for the Broncos.
Well, it didn't take long for Bo Nix to establish himself as a bona fide starter in this league, winning the position with the Broncos as a rookie. He has all the intangibles, but really what sticks out the most, Mike, is the amount of starts he made in college. It's kind of similar to Brock Purdy. Very experienced at the college level. Let's see how that carries over here to the NFL level.
Here we go. Set. Alert. Alert.
It's another run here for Williams. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. That Back to throw is Nix. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on third down, that number just goes up.
And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. The Colts offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards.
Here we go, here we go.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, Richardson. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Third and 9.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now Richardson. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
The Broncos offense about ready to get going on their second possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll go again with Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
He finds Mims. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. On the carry, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down right around the 40. Zaire Franklin that time, there for the tackle. 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down. To throw is Nix. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
He'll push forward for about a yard. That's E.J. Speed getting in there to make the tackle. 3rd and long.
Let's go. Smash, smash.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal draws us even. It is now 3-3 as the kick's away. Anthony Gould now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready?
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Let's go now. Ready?
Richardson to throw. To the right side here. Pass is caught. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
Red. Go.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Off the zone read, this is Richardson. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Our score. 2 minutes to go in this 1st half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Go. Check, check. Bring it. Go. Hey, hey. Check that.
Here's Nix to throw. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They'll throw. It's Nix. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On third down, here's Williams. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. Knicks now on 1st and 10. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will take a 6-3 lead. Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, where you see the final score there. Will Levis, strong in the victory, as his guys managed to cobble together their third win in an otherwise dismal campaign. From there, let's get over to Arizona to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And they currently trail in that game against the visiting Patriots. It's the rookie, Drake May, with 2 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville, see what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. And they were winners in their ball game as they were able to handle the visiting New York Jets. Brian Thomas, a touchdown catch in the victory. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. This one to the tight end, Trotman.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line. They send him right out of the slot. Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
The timing of the jet sweep is critical. If you can get the ball carrier past the end man on the line, Typically, there's a lot of space downfield, but give credit to the defense. They saw this one play out, they reacted quickly, and they're able to throw him down for a loss.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
So many of these young rookie quarterbacks, they come into difficult situations. We see it year in and year out. They don't have a lot of veteran pieces around them. Maybe their weapons aren't great, but I don't think that's the case for Bo Nix.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Let's go now.
Throwing, Nix. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
That'll be intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Colts offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They send the tight end in motion. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Throwing is Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Here's Richardson. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass, nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
They keep feeding him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down.
Anthony Richardson. I mean, it's not hard to see why they want to get the ball in his hands as often as possible, both as a passer, but when you can get him as a designed runner, his size and speed, he is a handful for defenses.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. Still on the move. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Denver. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He gets it to go. Broncos move out in front, 13-3. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Josh Downs now on the return. Now an opening as the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Colts offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. That's the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, Just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Throwing, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Come on. Hit. Street. Big Lion.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That is caught downfield by Pierce. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6.
On the give, this is Taylor. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Quick throw, taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2. They'll run here with Taylor. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. McLaughlin now on the return, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Here we go, shot.
Back to throw is Nix. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
As this clock continues to tick, we're getting dangerously close here to do-or-die territory. But after that 3rd down sack, real good chance of getting off the field. No points allowed. Let's see if their offense now can do their job, because defense certainly did theirs.
The Broncos bringing out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Colts offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Still plenty to play for as the temperatures dip and we hit the final month, the money month of the season. They'll begin with a zone read. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Ready, break.
Looking to throw, Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Give him 13 on that screen play, and a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Hey, smash Broncos.
They'll stick to the ground. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
On 2nd down, Richardson. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. That tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run here. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Go, check. Go, check. Come on, come on. Hit.
They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
And this one is caught by Pierce. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough third down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
Not much happening there, just a short game. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long.
19 tight.
They'll drop to throw. That one complete to Pierce. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. So out comes Matt Gay in a big spot. This to even the score late. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. That's a sideline shot. Caught by Sutton. The 1st-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a 1st down. Here's Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. Another try, 2nd and 10. On the ground, Williams. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
Ready? Bronco switch. Rock, check. Panther. Alert.
Williams. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. 1st down. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to win the game. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.